Think you're safe from creepy crawlies? Think again. In this new Part 2 episode, we're uncovering the most dangerous insects in the world that could be lurking right around you. From venomous bites to painful stings, these insects are more than just a nuisance. They're a real threat. Whether it's the deadly jack-jumper ant from Australia, the terrifying Tarantula Hawk Wasp, or the seemingly harmless Puss Caterpillar, these tiny but dangerous creatures can pack a punch. Find out where they live, how they attack, and why you should keep your distance. Prepare to be shocked as we reveal the horrifying facts about these dangerous insects that could be closer than you think. Don't miss out on learning how to protect yourself and your pets from these hidden dangers. Number 1. Puss Caterpillar. When you think of dangerous insects, creatures like hornets or assassin bug might come to mind. But there's a surprising contender that many people don't realize is one of the most dangerous insects in the world, the puss caterpillar. This small, fluffy-looking caterpillar may appear harmless, but it packs a painful sting that can cause serious reactions, making it one of the most toxic caterpillars in North America. The puss caterpillar, also known as the southern flannel moth in its adult form, is found primarily in the southern United States, especially in states like Texas, Florida, and Georgia. Despite its cute, furry appearance, this insect is no joke. Hidden beneath its soft, fur-like covering are venomous spines that can inject toxins into the skin. A simple touch of the caterpillar can cause intense pain, swelling, and even nausea. Some victims describe the pain as feeling like being hit with a hammer or burning as though their skin is on fire. One of the most alarming things about the puss caterpillar is how easy it is to overlook. Its furry body can blend into tree leaves, garden plants, or even outdoor furniture, making it easy to accidentally brush against. Children and pets are particularly vulnerable due to their curiosity and the caterpillar's deceptively cuddly look. The venom from a puss caterpillar sting can lead to more than just localized pain. Some individuals experience severe allergic reactions, including difficulty breathing, chest pain, and even anaphylactic shock in rare cases. Immediate medical attention is recommended if you are stung, especially if you experience any of these more serious symptoms. First aid measures include applying ice to the area and removing the spines with tape to prevent further venom from being absorbed. If you live in or visit areas where these caterpillars are common, be extra cautious around outdoor plants and trees. If you found this video useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Number 2. Brown recluse spider. This small but incredibly venomous spider is known for its powerful bite that can cause serious damage to humans. Found primarily in the United States, particularly in the Midwest and southern regions, the brown recluse is one of the most feared spiders in the world. The brown recluse spider may be small, usually measuring only about the size of a quarter, but don't let its size fool you. Its venom contains a powerful toxin that can cause necrosis or the death of living tissue at the site of the bite. The bite itself is often painless at first, which is why many people don't realize they've been bitten until the damage has already started. After a few hours, the area around the bite may become red and swollen, and in severe cases, the tissue can start to break down, forming an open sore that takes weeks or even months to heal. What makes the brown recluse even more dangerous is its ability to hide in common areas around your home. These spiders prefer dark, undisturbed places such as basements, closets, and attics. They often go unnoticed because they are shy and tend to avoid human interaction, but this also means they can bite when you least expect it, like when putting on an old pair of shoes or reaching into a storage box. Although brown recluse bites are rarely fatal, they can lead to serious medical complications if left untreated, especially in children, the elderly, or those with weakened immune systems. The key to avoiding bites is prevention. Keeping your home clean, regularly checking dark areas, and shaking out clothing or shoes that have been stored away. If you suspect you've been bitten, it's crucial to seek medical attention right away. Number 3. Fleas. You might think of fleas as nothing more than a nuisance to your pets, but these tiny insects are among the most dangerous in the world. Fleas are capable of spreading deadly diseases and causing serious health problems for both humans and animals. In this clip, we'll uncover why fleas are far more than just a pesky pest and explain the hidden dangers they pose to those who come into contact with them. Fleas are small, wingless insects that feed on the blood of mammals and birds. Their bites can be irritating, but the real danger lies in the diseases they transmit. Historically, fleas are most infamous for their role in spreading the bubonic plague, which wiped out millions of people during the Middle Ages. While modern medicine has reduced the threat of the plague, fleas still transmit dangerous diseases like typhus and cat scratch fever. Even today, flea-borne illnesses can lead to serious complications if not treated quickly. What makes fleas particularly dangerous is their ability to reproduce at an alarming rate. A single flea can lay up to 50 eggs a day, which can lead to a full-blown infestation in a short period. Once an infestation takes hold, fleas are notoriously difficult to eliminate, and their bites can lead to severe allergic reactions in some individuals. Pets are often the first victims, as fleas thrive in their fur, but humans are also at risk, especially in homes where fleas have gone undetected for too long. Fleas are incredibly resilient, and they can live for months without feeding. They tend to hide in carpets, bedding, and upholstery, making it easy for them to avoid detection. If you or your pet start experiencing persistent itching, it's essential to treat both your home and your pets immediately if you suspect fleas, as delaying treatment can cause the infestation to spread. Number 4. Jackjumper ant. The jackjumper ant might not look like much at first glance, but this small insect packs one of the most dangerous stings in the world. Found primarily in Australia, this aggressive ant has earned its fearsome reputation due to its venomous sting and surprising agility. We'll dive into why the jackjumper ant is considered one of the most dangerous insects lurking around, and why you should be cautious if you ever come across one. These ants are named for their incredible jumping ability, often leaping long distances to attack prey or defend their territory. Growing up to 12 millimeters in length, they may not be as large as other insects, but don't let their size fool you. The jackjumper ant's sting can cause severe pain and, in some cases, even life-threatening allergic reactions. In fact, their venom has been known to cause anaphylaxis, a potentially fatal condition if not treated immediately. The jackjumper ant is one of the few ant species that poses a significant threat to humans. Their venom contains a potent mix of proteins that can lead to intense pain, swelling, and allergic reactions in those unlucky enough to get stung. Unlike bees, jackjumper ants can sting multiple times, injecting venom with each attack. What's even scarier is that these ants are extremely territorial and will not hesitate to defend their nests aggressively, even if you're just passing by. While fatalities are rare, the jackjumper ant is responsible for more hospitalizations in Australia than any other ant species. People with allergies to their venom are at high risk, and medical attention should be sought immediately after a sting. The best way to avoid these ants is to be cautious when hiking or exploring areas where they are known to live, such as Tasmania and southeastern Australia. Watch out for their nests, which are often hidden under rocks or in sandy soil. Number 5. Tsetse fly. This tiny insect is responsible for some of the deadliest diseases in the world. Found primarily in sub-Saharan Africa, the tsetse fly might seem like just another annoying bug, but its bite can lead to serious and sometimes fatal consequences. The tsetse fly is notorious for transmitting a deadly disease known as African trypanosomiasis, or more commonly, sleeping sickness. This disease starts with a simple bite, but over time, it can lead to severe neurological issues, extreme fatigue, and ultimately death if left untreated. While the fly itself might not look intimidating, its bite can change lives in an instant, affecting both humans and livestock. What makes the tsetse fly particularly dangerous is, unlike mosquitoes that are known to swarm around, the tsetse fly is a more silent predator. Its bite is painless at first, allowing it to feed unnoticed. However, the real danger begins after the bite, as the parasites carried by the fly enter the bloodstream and begin to multiply. Infected individuals may suffer from fever, headaches, joint pains, and eventually confusion, seizures, and comas as the disease progresses. While sleeping sickness was once more prevalent, efforts in recent years have been made to control the tsetse fly population and reduce the number of infections. However, these flies are still a major threat in rural areas where people may lack access to medical care or live near the flies' breeding grounds. Livestock are also highly vulnerable, with the disease causing severe economic losses for farmers across Africa. Although the tsetse fly may not be lurking in your backyard, its impact on global health is significant. Millions of people are at risk in areas where this fly thrives, and the efforts to combat it are ongoing. Number 6. Tarantula Hawk Wasp. If you're looking for one of the most painful insect stings in the world, look no further than the Tarantula Hawk Wasp. Don't let its beautiful, metallic blue body and fiery orange wings fool you. This insect is a serious predator. We'll explore why the Tarantula Hawk Wasp is considered one of the most dangerous insects lurking around you, and how its sting can bring even the toughest creatures to their knees. The Tarantula Hawk Wasp gets its name because it preys on tarantulas, which is already enough to make this insect terrifying. These wasps are found in desert regions across the Americas, including the southwestern United States and South America. Their large size, often over 2 inches long, and bright coloring make them easy to spot. But trust us, you don't want to get too close. Their sting ranks among the most excruciating of all insects, described by some as an immediate, electrifying pain that leaves victims temporarily immobilized. The wasp's primary weapon is its sting, which it uses to paralyze tarantulas before dragging them into a burrow. Once the tarantula is immobilized, the female wasp lays a single egg on the spider's body. When the egg hatches, the larva feeds on the still-living tarantula, consuming it from the inside out. While this might sound like a scene from a horror movie, it's nature's way of ensuring the survival of the wasp's next generation. Although the Tarantula Hawk Wasp rarely stings humans, it's best to steer clear of them. Their sting is not only intensely painful, but can also cause swelling, redness, and discomfort that can last for days. Thankfully, the wasp isn't aggressive toward humans unless it feels threatened. If you do encounter one, it's best to admire it from a safe distance and avoid disturbing it. Number 7. House centipede. When you think of dangerous insects lurking around your home, the common house centipede might not immediately come to mind. With their long, spindly legs and fast movements, these insects may seem creepy, but they also pack some surprising power. Found in homes worldwide, house centipedes are known for their ability to move quickly, hide in dark spaces, and even bite humans if provoked, making them a species you might not want to mess with. The house centipede, typically measuring 1 to 1.5 inches long, has a distinct appearance, with 15 pairs of legs fanning out from its body. While they aren't as venomous as some of the more well-known dangerous insects, their venom is still potent enough to immobilize their prey, which includes spiders, cockroaches, and other household pests. Their bite can cause mild pain, swelling, and irritation in humans, although it's not generally considered life-threatening. However, for individuals with allergic reactions to insect bites, the effects can be more serious. House centipedes are nocturnal and prefer damp, dark environments like basements, bathrooms, and closets. This makes them particularly hard to spot until they dart out from their hiding place, often startling anyone nearby. Their rapid movements and ability to climb walls make them difficult to catch or eliminate. Despite their somewhat terrifying appearance, house centipedes play a beneficial role by controlling other insect populations in your home. But if their unsettling presence is too much for you to handle, there are steps you can take to minimize their numbers. It's important to remember that while the house centipede's bite is not as dangerous as that of some other insects, they are still a part of the world's most feared bugs lurking around your home. Number 8. Locust. When we think of dangerous insects, locusts might not immediately come to mind. But these small, seemingly harmless grasshopper-like creatures have the power to cause devastation on a massive scale. The locust is one of the most destructive insects in the world, capable of wiping out entire crops, leading to food shortages and economic disasters. Locusts are known for their ability to swarm in huge numbers, turning from solitary creatures into unstoppable forces of destruction. A locust swarm can contain billions of insects, covering miles of land and devouring crops at an alarming rate. In a single day, a small swarm can consume the amount of food needed to feed thousands of people. This makes them one of the most feared agricultural pests in the world, particularly in parts of Africa, the Middle East, and Asia where they frequently cause havoc. One of the most alarming aspects of locusts is their ability to reproduce rapidly and change their behavior. Under certain environmental conditions, like heavy rains following droughts, locusts shift from being solitary to forming massive, ravenous swarms. They can travel great distances, spreading their destruction across borders and causing widespread famine and economic hardship for farmers and entire communities. Although locusts are not directly harmful to humans in the sense that they don't sting or bite, their impact on food supplies can have deadly consequences. Entire livelihoods can be destroyed in a matter of days, leading to starvation and displacement of people, particularly in poorer regions. Modern technology and monitoring efforts help to predict and control locust outbreaks, but when they occur, they remain one of the greatest natural threats to agriculture. Number 9. Fire ants. We are showing you how these tiny, aggressive creatures can pack a punch. Fire ants are notorious for their painful stings, relentless swarming behavior, and the serious health risks they pose. Fire ants are small, reddish-brown insects that are native to South America but have spread to many parts of the world, including the southern United States. Their name comes from their painful sting, which feels like a burning sensation. What makes fire ants especially dangerous is their tendency to attack in large numbers when their nest is disturbed. These ants release a chemical signal that triggers others to swarm and sting their target multiple times, leading to intense pain, swelling, and, in severe cases, an allergic reaction known as anaphylaxis. The venom of fire ants contains a cocktail of toxins that can cause both localized skin irritation and more serious systemic reactions. A single sting may result in a red, swelling bump that turns into a pus-filled blister. However, for those who are allergic, fire ant stings can cause a life-threatening reaction, including difficulty breathing, dizziness, and even shock. This makes fire ants particularly dangerous for people who are unaware of their allergy until they've been stung multiple times. Fire ants are also incredibly resilient and can quickly establish large colonies in urban and suburban areas. They often build their nests in lawns, gardens, and even electrical equipment, which can lead to costly damage in addition to the health risks. Getting rid of a fire ant infestation can be challenging, as their colonies are well protected, and disturbing them can lead to a full-blown attack. The best way to prevent fire ant stings is to be vigilant. If you spot a fire ant mound, avoid disturbing it and contact pest control for safe removal. Number 10. Scorpion fly. The scorpion fly might sound like something out of a science fiction movie, but this creepy, dangerous insect is very real. While it looks intimidating with its scorpion-like tail, the scorpion fly is one of the lesser-known insects that you should be aware of. The scorpion fly gets its name from the male's long, curved tail, which resembles a scorpion stinger. While they don't sting like a scorpion, their appearance is enough to send a shiver down anyone's spine. These insects thrive in humid environments and are often found near decaying matter, which makes them a common sight in forests, gardens, and even homes. Their sharp, curved tail isn't actually used for stinging. It's part of their mating ritual, but that doesn't mean scorpion flies are harmless. One of the reasons scorpion flies are considered dangerous is their role in spreading bacteria and diseases. Scorpion flies are scavengers, often feeding on dead animals and decaying organic material. This makes them potential carriers of harmful pathogens that can pose serious health risks to humans. When they come into contact with open food or surfaces, they can contaminate them, increasing the likelihood of spreading disease. In addition to their ability to carry diseases, scorpion flies are known to be aggressive predators of other insects. While this might seem beneficial, their presence can indicate poor environmental conditions or decaying matter nearby, both of which can create health hazards for humans. These insects are also opportunistic feeders, sometimes targeting vulnerable or weakened animals, including humans with open wounds. To protect yourself from scorpion flies, it's important to maintain clean and dry environments, especially in areas prone to high humidity. Regularly cleaning up decaying plant matter and keeping food sealed will also help reduce their presence around your home.